How's it going, guys? Caylen with Modern Day Sniper, and we're gonna continue on with the previous segment that we did on the Stone Glacier Kiowa 3200, and we're gonna talk about a bag drop. And this bag is loaded up as if I was getting ready to go to a shooting match. And so I'm gonna pull the bag apart and I'm gonna show you all the stuff that's inside this thing that I take to a shooting match. Okay, so one of the reasons that I like the Kiowa is it's easy to open the bag up and see exactly what you have inside of it and then put everything back together. So some people like bags that they can stuff stuff in. They just want one big compartment that they can just shove stuff in. Now, when I'm up in the mountains and I'm on backcountry hunts and I'm living out of a backpack for several days, that's the kind of way that I like to pack. I used to be really compartmentalized with my backpacking gear, and it ended up actually costing me more time, and it's more difficult to get more stuff into a bag when you're trying to compartmentalize everything. Stuffing makes more room, and it actually makes you fit more stuff in a smaller space. But the opposite holds true for me when I'm going to a shooting match or spending a day on the range, because I want to know exactly where things are so that I can get to them very, very quickly and get the work done that I need to get done. And so that's when we designed the Kiowa backpack, we wanted to make sure that all those things were in place for people like others that want to compartmentalize their gear and really get things organized. So let's pull the bag apart and see what's what. We will start off with the front compartment here. And what I use this for is primarily layers. I'll put, I'm never without rain gear. It's one of those things that even if it's super hot outside, I'm never without it. It can do all kinds of things for you. Some extra layers because it's a little chilly this time of year. This is also where I like to keep my brass bag. I'll use a Magpul DACA pouch for that. And so I keep that right here in the front of the bag. So when I'm done with my stage, I just grab a brass bag, stuff the brass in there, and I'm done. So we'll pull apart the front of the bag here. Okay, so front of the bag, on the front panel here, you got two sewn in utility pockets. And in this front one, I keep my wrist board, and I got a Kestrel HUD here for the times that I might need it. Okay, so inside the bag, I've got a battle board sketch kit. I really, really dig this thing. This is kind of a spin-off on our old school sketch kits that used to be made out of plastic. This has got a Lexan cover so that I can make quick notes on. And I can open it up, and I've got pens, map pens, the reference material, anything you want. This is usually where I keep my matchbook, and because this is where I write all my notes and post stage stuff. All right, so ammunition. I keep that in a pouch. I always carry a large game changer bag. And then if you guys can look inside here, this bag is really well organized. So these are swing out pouches, and in this swing out pouch, I've got sunblock, bug juice, first aid kit, and some spare chapstick because I forget shit all the time. Over here, this is where I keep my chow. This is just little Scooby snacks, stuff to keep me through the day. And you can just swing these things out of the way, get them, make room for yourself. Water bottle. I always carry water. I don't ever rely on somebody to give me water. And then on this side, I got a spotting scope. All right, in the very bottom of the bag, mini pint-sized game changer. This one's full of sand, and that's why I put it at the very bottom of the bag for when I'm carrying stuff around. I've got some knee pads here because I'm old and I got blown up. I got a bad knee. Inside this pouch, this is all hook and loop here, so you can rip this off and you can configure this back panel however you wanted. And these just happen to be pouches from Blue Force gear that I'm using. Fix-It sticks, toolkit, maintenance kit in there for immediate stuff. I've got a small trauma kit here from Dark Angel Medical. Playing with guns, bad things can happen. And I always carry I always carry the bungee cord. Never know what you can use that for. Up here, this pouch, fold this guy back. Optics cleaning kit. We've got a multi-tool here, and then inside this pouch, I got phone scope, and I got a tack table. And that's really it, guys. That's what I take to a shooting match, and it's all purposeful. I literally use every one of these pieces of gear when I go to an event. The bag, as you can see, it's really easy to put things right back together, and I can get at things really fast and be able to stuff it in the bag when I'm done with it and move on to the next stage. That's the bag dump, what I take to a rifle match using the Stone Glacier Kiowa 3200.